Hello, good and wonderful people. This is Tessie Anointed Gabriel YouTube channel. If this is your first time of listening to this, please click on the red subscribe button down below, and also don't forget to click on the notification bell so that whenever we upload new videos, you will be updated. On the news today, Afenifere backs Nnamdi Kanu, the federal government. The Pan-Yoruba Sociology Cultural Group, Afenifere, has backed Nnamdi Kanu and accused the federal government of not being fair in its handling of the IPOB leader. This was made known by the group's publicity secretary, Yinka Odumakin. Said Kanu's rearrest would overheat the polity, stressing that the government should rather engage in dialogue with IPOB members instead of going after them. He noted that the government failed to arrest the Arewa youth who issued a quick notice to the Igbos but wanted to rearrest Kanu, describing such as double standard. Odumakin said, "The idea of rearresting Kanu will overheat the polity, more so when youths in the north that issued a notice to quit were not arrested. Even after the Kaduna state governor and the vice president ordered their arrest, the police did nothing." The Minister of Internal Affairs said the youths were not arrested because they claimed they were misquoted. But a few days ago, the youths in the presence of some governors withdrew the order. Afenifere admonished the FG to evenly apply the law equally in all situations, regardless of the status or origins of those involved. The group said, "The government is giving the impression that what is red line for someone from a particular region is green line for someone in another part of the country. I think it is better the government engage to bring down the tension rather than strong-arm tactics that will overheat the polity." Kanu explained that Igbo presidency was not feasible because Biafra would not be actualized in his lifetime. Speaking during his latest broadcast on Radio Biafra yesterday, the IPOB leader stated that those asking for Igbo presidency are wasting their time. According to Kanu, the Southeast was not interested in Igbo presidency. "Those asking for Igbo presidency are wasting their time. We don't need your presidency. What we need is Biafra," he said. Kanu also doubted the ability of Southeast governors to form a regional security outfit. He stressed that they would not be able to set up such an outfit without IPOB. "We are the largest movement in the world. The governors from Southeast cannot form the security outfit without IPOB. We are just keeping quiet to see if they can form it without IPOB, and we know they cannot," he said. This is coming at a time when the President General of Arewa Youth Consultative Forum, AYCF, said that the Southeast was not prepared to produce a president in Nigeria. This is a clear double standard, and that is not good for inclusiveness. What the government should do is ensure even application of the law and engage more youths more rather than indulging in sabre battling, Afenifere said. Kanu had, in a broadcast on Radio Biafra, said that Igbo presidency was not achievable because Biafra will be actualized during his lifetime. Reacting, Odumakin noted that Nigeria has gotten to the point where a breakup is inevitable. According to Odumakin, Nigeria has gotten to the point where Yugoslavia, USSR, got to before they eventually broke up. He said, "If you read what Obasanjo recently said, he did make it clear to this country that if we don't make use of the little window we have to restructure this country, self-determination will become inevitable. Like I said, the way power has been used in the last 5 years, pushing many nationalities to that conclusion. It's like we're now being held with content in our various zones and communities by those who believe that self-determination should be so. We are saying that they should utilize that little window to restructure this country back to true federalism so that we can instill confidence in the Nigerian project once again. Failure to restructure, the breakup of Nigeria is inevitable. Yes, we have reached that point that Yugoslavia, USSR reached. That is why we are screaming, shouting, and when men like Obasanjo go on start warning us about such consequences, we must take it very seriously because a constitution that does not bend will break." So guys, that is basically it on this news. I would love to add some few opinions to it. Everybody knows the unfair treatment by the government to the Southeasterners. Tribalism has also made it difficult to achieve federalism in this country. When a president chooses to select members of his tribe to govern the affairs of the nation instead of using competent hands to fill the position, people that can do it, he refuses. Those people who voted Buhari are now crying. Unfortunately, he doesn't even care about them. His campaign was to make Nigeria better, but he has managed to lead the country into further destruction. He is focused on rewarding Boko Haram and ignoring the Fulani herdsmen. This country has already been divided. Since our president refused to even consider restructuring the country, the Southeasterners has been treated partially ever since after the Civil War. They exclude them from political positions in the government, even exclude them from budget planning, because it's them that do not need infrastructural development in Nigeria, abi? They fear the existence of Biafra because they know it will come to a reality. That is why they are so focused and after Nnamdi. That is why Nigeria has gotten to the point where a breakup cannot be avoided. The president has used his power to push many nationalities in these countries into different positions. His contempt for other zones, other people in this country, he's not even hiding that. He even said it with his mouth that he feels safer with his people around him, as if this is his family business he's running. Each state is acting as a unitary state because our government is tribalistic. The northern politicians who are supposed to be helping their own people, but they are self-absorbed and they do not even act against this injustice because the Southeasterners have always been a threat to them. I don't know why they do not like them. The one Nigerian dream is crushed. Anybody that is deceiving themselves that they will reach a day when Nigeria will be together, when Nigeria will be one, they are just dreaming, because even if they change this government 100 times, it will never happen because of the many differences. The IPOB do not want war. Instead, they want a peaceful disintegration. The president will continue to ignore his failures because he is proud, and that will lead Nigeria into further doom. 2023 elections will not save anybody. So anybody that is hoping that when that time comes, they'll vote for a new president and it will save them, they are just swimming in a bed of lies. The Fulani herdsmen are growing bigger, and Boko Haram is threatening Nigeria every day. But because of tribalism and wickedness, our president refuses to see those people as threats, and instead is seeing Nnamdi Kanu and the IPOB as threats. Is that the real problem of this country? They should better focus on making Nigeria a better place, because all these ones they are doing is just rubbish. The Southeasterners should better come together and have one voice, because that is the only way they can achieve this dream properly. If some people in the Southeast is still saying that they do not want Biafra because they think Nigeria is a better place for everybody, then they should kick out those people. You cannot say you don't want a particular group of people in your country and then you treat them badly, and then you still expect that they will still stay in this country that they claim is one Nigeria. So the unfair treatment should stop. Buhari should stop deceiving himself with chasing Nnamdi Kanu and focus on more important and relevant matters in this country. Nigeria is seriously begging for disintegration. But because of power and greed, this government has failed to accept this reality. Instead, they prefer to embezzle all the money that they can get their hands on abroad. Their plan is also to distract Nigerians and make them feel as if they are doing something in this country. But it will not work, because people like us that are not gullible to this, we already know the truth. We already see everything that is happening. It's only people that are enjoying under this Buhari's regime. But they don't know that this problem is not going to end here. It's going to go on, because what they are doing is destroying the lives of future Nigerians. Any money they are stealing now, there's no way the money will last them forever to the end of their lives. So it's going to become a cycle, bad government after bad government. And if they say they don't want Nnamdi Kanu, fine, no problem. But with the help of international organizations, at least the Igbos can come together and make sure that they have a nation. Not just them, other states should join them, because it is just the right thing to do. Nigeria has enough resources to be able to make this country great again. We just have bad leaders. So the best thing is for us to leave, to separate from this one Nigeria. Since the Northerners are so power hungry, they do not care of the effects their bad government is doing to this country, let us just leave. That would be the best thing that would have ever happened to any country. If Nigerians are wasting this opportunity, holding on to a future that does not exist with one Nigeria, then all hope is lost. It's just left for this division with the Southeasterners to stop. They should call those people that say that they don't want Biafra, call them and then talk to them and then make them see the importance of Biafra, because I know it is only greed and corruption and money that is making them to say what they want to say. So guys, that is my opinion on this news. I would love to hear your own opinion. Please leave it down in the comment section below, and also don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video so that other people can watch it too. Thank you very much for supporting this channel. Bye.